Good morning, caregivers. Did I startle you? Today is March 15th, and no, it's not. It's March 13th. I'm a little few days ahead. This is Zoe. Zoe, see Daddy on the camera? She's not going to look yet. She is our service animal, and she is so sweet. We're the 6th home she lived in by the time we adopted her, but she's a sweetheart. Well, I'm glad you joined me today, caregivers, and I hope you've had a good morning. Oh, put Zoe down here. I want to thank our sponsors for what's going on with Mama, and today we'll thank Life in the Carolinas. You can go to lifeinthecarolinas.com and read about the show, and they've got a wonderful website with all kinds of good information you could just use in everyday life, but I like the stories behind the stories. You can find that link on the bottom left side. Click on that. That's just pretty interesting. And then Vitamin Depot on Celanese Road. Vitamin Depot can be reached at 803-328-5800. Ask them about their CBD oil. Oh yeah, that stuff, I use it. It does wonderful things to calm yourself. Not that I'm tense, not that I'm uptight. Anybody knows me knows that's not true. But CBD oil, and what it's been shown to help folks with Parkinson's, it's been kind of interesting. So check them out, 803-328-5800 behind Dunkin' Donuts on Celanese Road. Today, we are going to talk about a couple more games by that company that we introduced you to last week called Active Minds. I do love their products. So let me move this out of the way here. I'll do that in a minute. I want to start by showing you 3 of their puzzles. I'm not sure if they have more than this or not. They may have, but these are super neat puzzles. I just want to show you the pictures. This is my favorite one because this reminds me of my grandmother, because my grandmother had a turquoise kitchen. Her cabinets were turquoise. Isn't that neat? Can you see it good there, Michael? Mm-hmm. All right. And then we have a sheepdog. Isn't that cute? Aw. And a wheelbarrow. Now, what makes these puzzles so much neater than any that you might just buy at Walmart? First of all, as I told you last time, Active Minds keeps everything compact and in there. This is a magnetic closed box, so if it gets turned upside down, you don't lose the pieces. Magnetic close. So I'm going to open this up, and inside we've got a picture. It's the same picture as on the top, but it's a picture on the inside, so while we're working on the puzzle, we know what it's supposed to look like. And then there are questions that you can use as you work with an individual to help, facilitate the use of the puzzle. Now, when I remove the puzzle, you'll notice that on the box, the bottom of the box where we're going to put the puzzle together, this would be your frame, are the outlines of the pieces. Now, with my mom right now, Mama cannot follow these outlines. She really can't do these puzzles anymore. But up until just a couple months ago, I could hand Mama. We set her up for success, first of all. So big old pieces, see this? And they're thick. So I would hand Mama a piece and go, Mama, this goes in this top corner up here. Can you put it? Well, the first one, so what? You just lay it down. That's nothing too exciting. But then when we have to start connecting them, Zoe is licking my breakfast bowl over there. Zoe, stop it. The next piece has to connect. So I'll say, Mama, this end right here, it's going to go in this hole. Can you do it? And my mama's going to get all around it before she possibly gets in it. So I may take her hand and kind of guide it and go, good job, and then push it down in there. And then keep going from there. Okay, Mama, here is another piece. Oh, this is a big piece, and it's going to hook here. It's the same shape. Isn't that cool? And help her guide as she works towards getting that in there. It's been a very long time since my mom has been able to actually get the pieces hooked together on her own, and I've had to help. But as you continue working and you get those pieces put together, then it makes the very pretty picture. Isn't that neat? And then once you get it all put together, what am I doing wrong here? You get it all put together, it fits nicely inside the box and it magnetically closes. Isn't that neat? Active Minds. I told you last week it's activeminds.com, and I sent the folks at activeminds.com a copy of the video from last week, and it was the wrong company. They are Active-Minds not Active Minds, two totally different companies. So the first company wrote me back and said, which one of our products did you buy? Because we don't sell any products. So it's Active Minds, but check it out. Another product that they have that I really like, I forgot to set my timer, Michael. I don't even know what time it is here. Let's see. Okay, I'm doing good. I pulled the timer out, but I forgot to start it. Let's see, I'll set it for 10 minutes. Another product that they have that I really like, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't want to keep you overtime or you won't come back tomorrow, will you? This is called Image Snap. It's a card game they have. And what I like about this would be several things. One is the size of the cards. They're not little. And the thickness of the cards. And this card game can be played, I think there's probably an infinite number of ways it can be played. How many ways can you come up with? The directions have like 4 ways, but I actually have started using it a way that's not there. So these cards are divided into categories. We've got tools, food, animals, and transport. And if you'll notice, each of those categories are a different color. Well, the cards, aren't they neat? Look here. There's your tools. There is, what do we have there? Sausage, bacon. Well, that's a healthy breakfast, 2 meats and eggs. But if you'll notice, the tools are gray, and that matches, let me move this out of the way, I have too many things. That matches the color of the header card, gray and gray. And the food is pink, and the animals are green. And the cards that have to do with transportation are orange. And so one simple thing you can do, one of the many ways you can use these cards, is to put the header cards out and just sit and hand your loved one a card and go, what color is this? Let's match this by color first. And hopefully they can still recognize orange. And you can say, orange is things about transportation. What is that a picture of? Well, it looks like a cruise ship to me. So we can stack it there. The next card, well, that's another transport. All right. I actually would have these cards turned so I could see them. I probably would not do 2 of the same category back to back. Keep them mixed up. What is that? That's a hammer. What color is that card? The edge of this card, what color is it? Well, it's gray. Well, is a hammer transportation or animals or food? And I'm going to leave the answer to be the last thing I say, tools. Because what they're going to remember is the last thing I said, and I'm going to set them up for success. And they're going to say, tools. Good job. Now, if I start noticing they're getting really good at this, I might switch it around and make the answer the second to the last thing I say, just to see if they're able to pick up on it. So it might sound something like this. All right, what color is this card? Well, this card is pink, isn't it? Good job, Mama. What is in that picture? What does that look like to you? Well, she may say lots of things, but I can about bet you my mama's going to say it looks like ketchup because she loves ketchup. And I'm going to go with that, even though it's a bowl of tomato soup. I'm going to say, okay, ketchup. Why do we put ketchup on? So now we can talk about ketchup, or we can talk about tomato soup, or we can talk about hammers, ask questions about it. Okay, Mama, now we got to figure out which stack it goes in. Is it something for transportation, for animals, for food, or for tools? Notice how I said food, a little more emphasis on that. And hopefully she's going to pick up that it's not the last thing I said, but it's actually food. But if she says tools, I'll go, Now this is pink. Tools are not pink, so do you think this is it? I don't think that's it. Which one of these is pink? And I keep guiding her towards success so that she puts it down in the right spot. That's just one of many ways you can use these cards. Pretty neat, isn't it? So check them out at active-minds.com and order their products. They are well made. They're not cheapy little things. You'll be glad you did. I love using these with my folks. Last time I told you about their painting, where you paint with water. I have a client who has neuropathy very badly in her hands and her feet, and her hands shake badly. And I can't talk today. I bought paint brushes, those foam paint brushes like you would use in your house. Bought a package of them at Dollar General so that they were wide, and I took it in, and she has no fine motor skills, so she grasped it very largely with her hand, just really had a hold of it. And she's going like this with it really hard. But you know what? She painted the whole picture. And when she got through, she was so pleased that she was able to do it. Now, if she'd had a little paintbrush, we'd have never got that picture done. So that's an idea for you too. Now, got to tell you something new we got going on. I'm super excited, and I'm going to be telling you about this for the next several weeks. We are doing a fundraiser called Got Sneakers, and it's so easy. All you have to do is donate your used sneakers, athletic shoes, and cleats. Believe it or not, we need cleats. And this company that we're working with will pay us $1 for every pair of sneakers or athletic shoes or cleats with rubber cleats. That's what I guess I should say. Say it, Michael. Rock heel. I'm getting there. My cameraman's telling me stuff. And we are collecting them here in the Rock Hill area. Right now, we have our first box set up at Dr. Thomas Epps' office on Celanese Road. He's an orthodontist. So if you need an orthodontist, stop by and talk to them. But all you got to do is drop them off. Please make sure that they're not damaged, that they are good, still wearable shoes, and then we will send them off to the company, and that company gives us $1 for every pair. Is that not incredible? So please drop off your used, in good shape tennis shoes. It can be infants' tennis shoes all the way up to honking big size, 18s. I don't know, that'd be a big shoe, wouldn't it? Got sneakers? Well, then we need them. So tomorrow is March 14th, and tomorrow is Pi Day, P-I, because P-I is 3.14 numerically, so they call it Pi Day. So tomorrow we're going to make a pie. Yes, we are. Tomorrow it will be cran oat berry pie. Now that is a recipe I came up with quite some time ago, and my mama loves it, and I am going to be making it because on March 15th is Mama's birthday, and she's going to be getting that as part of her birthday celebration. So join us tomorrow for cran oat pie. Well, our scripture of the week is, "Taste and see that the Lord is good. Blessed is the one who takes refuge in him." Well, tomorrow we're going to do lots of tasting with that pie, aren't we? Michael's very excited that it's Pie Day because I have to make a pie in advance and then show you how to make it, which means we wind up with 2 pies, and he thinks that's just happy news right there. Okay, I think I've told you everything I want to tell you for today. Let me make sure I've got it all covered. I believe I do. Check out our sponsors, Vitamin Depot on Celanese Road, 803-328-5800. Ask him about his CBD oil and how it might benefit you or your loved one. I'll tell you a funny story. Before I ever tried CBD oil, Michael and I had been shopping, and I saw a pillow that I wanted for our bed, and it was $25. And he said, "We don't need to spend $25 on that pillow." I'm like, "Yeah, but I really like it." "Oh, we don't need to do that." And then we went to the Vitamin Depot and to buy the CBD oil, and he was willing to pay for CBD oil. I said, "How come you're willing to pay for CBD oil and not a pillow?" He goes, "Because, woman, you need the CBD oil. Just buy it, okay? You need it." So I use my CBD oil. Stay calm. And then Life in the Carolinas. You can find them at lifeinthecarolinas.com. And right now, I've been watching that Listen to the Stories Behind the Stories tab on their website. Well, check us out. Tomorrow, 8:15, we'll be here. Drop off your sneakers at Dr. Thomas Epps' office on Celanese Road. I'm going to go get my tongue fixed because I keep stammering around here. I hope you have a good day. I hope your caregiving journey is a good one. Blessings and smiles.